Yeah, thank you for that question. And I think it's a very important one, right, to discuss, especially as we get started. One of the things I would say is that leadership is something that is, it's just a topic I'm very passionate about, right? And I think because I feel like we've maybe allowed ourselves to misdefine leadership, or at least in my sense, how I view and interpret what leadership actually means, right? I think too often I'll share two fundamental sort of tenets or philosophy, part of my philosophy anyway. And I think that one, we often confuse leadership with authority, right? So when someone's in a position that may be a quote unquote leadership position or in a management position, we think that's leadership. But that's authority. That person has authority to tell you what to do or not to do, so to speak, right? And so I think what I would say is that I believe we're all leaders. I've been blessed to have the experiences that I had really at a really young age after I entered the military, to sort of be thrown into a leadership position. And I made a lot of mistakes in my life, not only in my professional career, but also in my life, right? Leading my wife, leading my family, I've made mistakes. And I think that those are the things that we can learn from to be better leaders, to lead better than we can. The other tenet that I'll share, really, what you hear a lot of is sort of this debate between some people believe that leaders are just born. They're just naturally born with these tendencies or qualities that make them great leaders. And then some believe that leaders can be made, right? That you can read, like I have, a bunch of these books and learn how to be a great leader. And I actually think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a balance between nature and nurture, right? Someone can be born with sort of tendencies that maybe may make them moldable or coachable or teachable, if you will, right? To being a great leader one day. But I also think that there's things that we inherently have to learn. There's experiences we have to go through. And really, that's the vision that I have for this platform. There's so much negativity. There's so many, even on social media, which obviously we have to leverage and use, right? Sharing this platform and this information. But there's so much negativity out there. We are caught up in this comparison syndrome, I think, especially here in the West, or in America at least. And we forget the things that we've been through. We forget to look back sometimes and reflect on those challenges, those temptations, those trials and tribulations that we've been through, right? The valleys we've been through, right? So you can't, people think you can go from mountaintop to mountaintop, but you can't. It's impossible to travel from mountaintop to mountaintop, right? You have to travel through the valley to get to the next mountaintop, right? And so I think that we forget those things. And so my vision again for this platform is that it would be somewhere, a safe place that people could come and share and be transparent and share about their life experiences, their walk in their wilderness, whatever that looks like, and that we could use that to encourage and equip other people, right? That we could use that so other people can say, man, it's not that bad. I can make it. I can make it. That person made it. This is how they did it. And it may not look the same for me, but I'm going through that piece of the wilderness right now. I'm going down that same path. And instead of veering right like they did, I need to veer left. And so I really, really just appreciate you being here with us today. I appreciate the conversation, the fellowship, the dialogue. And so thank you for that question.